Today we are going to be making a vegan pasta. This is my top-notch recipe. We got elbow macaroni, a creamy cheese sauce. This is going to be a top recipe. You guys are going to love it. Why don't you guys come with me to the kitchen right now? Alright, got lots of raw, fresh ingredients, top notch, from the farm in the British countryside. We've got a yellow onion. Inside we've got baby carrots, freshly picked from the farm, garlic cloves, onion, nutritional yeast. This is the key ingredient to a top notch vegan mac and cheese. Elbow macaroni, classic staple, sweet garden pea, salt, pepper, cayenne, simple. Of course, when you're cooking, you want to have your basic utensils. Of course, you don't want to forget any of these, alright? It's essential you have these supplies. Simple knife, clean cutting board, plastic is preferred. Can't forget your mitt, don't want to burn yourself when you come out of the oven. Lastly, a wooden stir. Now this is one of my essential kitchen supplies. Lastly, your nice stainless steel glass pan, right? Best quality. And lastly, you want your pot. This is great for boiling the pasta. You want it at about 400 degrees centigrade, a temperature medium, low, high heat. Very good quality. This is made out of the finest metal on the earth. Come follow me to the sink. So you're going to want to fill this pot up about 3/4 quarters away. Give it a nice stir. Alright, so this should be sufficient. You're going to want to take this over to your stove. Alright, perfect. Now, this water you're going to want to bring to a boil. It takes about 5-10 minutes. About 400 degrees centigrade. Alright, if you need a candy thermometer, you want to stick it in. Now you're just going to want to take a simple table salt or sea salt. You just want to sprinkle in a little bit, just a pinch. This is about 1 teaspoon right there. Alright, that should be sufficient. Welcome to my garden. Alright, so we're going to be picking some fresh food from the garden. If you guys don't believe me, I do have my very own garden, okay? I'm serious now. Today we're going to be picking some potatoes from the garden. This potato is the starchy key ingredient to making this vegan mac and cheese nice and creamy. Alright? Why don't you guys come over here with me? Right. There. Fresh. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This kind of potato. Bloody hell!
Dordon, what are you doing in my house? It's my garden. I told you to stop breaking in, stealing my potatoes. No more potat for you. I'm out. X Factor. I got the drip factor.
Neumann, what are you talking about? Bloody hell! Out you go!
You suck. Not to Hollywood. It's a no from me. Get out of my garden now. It's a no. I did not ask you to come steal my potatoes.
Alright, so now we're going to have a yellow onion. Alright, this is nice and fresh from the garden. You want a nice, ripe, sturdy, same principles as the carrot, same principles. Nice and sturdy yellow onion. It's going to have a nice and rich flavor to the mac and cheese. This is the key ingredient. I'm going to add a classic American twist to this. Just going to get chopping. Now it's very essential that you make sure you peel the insides. Now these yellow onions are very low in the glycemic index. They're great for your digestion now. Pop them out. Pop out the inside just like that. You don't want that. This is the bad part. This is the bad part.
Bloody hell! Oh, would you look at that? Dordon, of course you cut yourself in my own house after stealing my potato. Karma. Have some airborne? Perhaps a band-aid? Oh, bloody hell. Bob's your uncle. Bloody hell! Why would you do that? Why would you do that to Lyman?
Right, so now I've got it all fixed up now. We're going to uncover the pot, reveal the boiling water. 400 degrees centigrade right there. That was 5 to 10 minutes. Alright, so we're going to pour about a cup in there. That's a cup and a half because we don't want too much. In the pasta we go. To give it a nice shake. And here's an American twist. Oh, I got an American twist on this. That should be good. Right, maybe just a little bit more. It's about good. Make sure you clean up after yourself. It's very toxic to pets and animals. You don't want this lying around in your kitchen, of course. To kill. Alright, so now we're going to go on to the garlic clove. So now I like this one because it's very sweet. We've got the sweetness, the tartness, and the acidicness. We've got it all. Alright, just by the look at the eyeball, I can tell this is quite done. I'm going to use a metal steel ball 100 hole strainer. Just like so. Beautiful. Perfect. I'm going to want to get these taste tests. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. It's quite tender. Nice sweetness, acidic. Just right there. Tasty. Great. Alright.
Well, Dordon claims he's such a good chef. Why not taste this concoction we eat with our... It's a no from me. No.
Alright, so we're going to start off with some... Alright, so we're going to start off with some garlic cloves now. So this is adds a nice rich texture. Let me show you technique, guys. I'm going to show you technique. I'm going to teach you. Just going to peel just like that. You see, now the macros on this ingredient is immaculate. We got only 200 grams of trans fats and about 50 grams of protein per clove and about 20 grams of carbs per clove as well. So it's very nice. Chop, chop, chop. Alright, so that's satisfactory. Next we're going to move on to the potato. Remember, this is the main meal. Alright, so now you're just going to want to take a simple potato grater to peel away the skin. You don't want that and don't want that. It's like, just need a rich flavour. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Alright, so now we've got the potatoes chopped and peeled. Just going to pinch of salt. Alright, so lastly, we're going to cut the onion. Cutting the onions. Just going to want to cut the onions, just chop it. This is very hard. It makes me just tear up. Just makes me tear up these onions. I'm not happy with the fact that I kind of intruded in Nyman's house. I took his vegetables. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. He's one of my good friends from the UK and I just... Dordon! That's the sweetest message I've heard in a long, long time. I forgive you. I haven't cried like this since... the last time you broke into my house. I forgive you. You're my brother. Through thick and thin. I'm out. Alright, so this is my Vitamix 369 Coil Blade 360, 150 inches diameter wide, centimeter pie. You do not want to overfill now. You do not want to overfill. Gently pour, just like that. Low glycemic index. It's very helpful for the combination of these flavors. Adds a nice American twist on it. You don't want to make sure you don't forget the scraps. The scraps are very important. So we want to toss that in there. Buckets. Now over here we're going to have an American twist. Very simple. We've got cayenne, salt, and pepper. Alright, so first on with the salt we're going to add a nice sprinkle, twist of, pinch of. Now here's a great tip. You're going to want to be generous with the pepper. It's very important to be very generous with the pepper. You're going to want to twist. Nice twist. Pan on. Pan on. Pan on. Which nice salt. And it's going to make it feel you fantastic. There's no better way to start a day without some cayenne pepper. It's one of my favorite seasonings. You just want to give a nice little dust over the vegetables, right, just like that. I don't want too much, alright. That's great. So now you're going to take your favorite plant-based milk. Alright, now we have this very simple step for you. Loads of potassium citrates and sunflower lectin, which is great for your digestive system. Alright, so now you're just going to want to add a splash. This is about 2/3 cup. 2/3 cup right there. So now you're going to want to cover. Alright, and once you have it covered nice and tight, you are going to blend on medium-high speed, about 400 degrees centigrade. Very good. So spicy. You just want a slight drizzle, just a slight drizzle, just like that. Then take your stirrer, my classical wooden stirrer. No hurries, no worries. Alright, so now we are going to pop this in the oven for about 20 minutes at 400 degrees centigrade. My favorite temperature. Alright, I'm just going to pop this in and add an American twist to it just like that. Alright, bloody hell. There we go. Just going to want to set the temperature to 400 degrees centigrade just like that. Alright, we'll check back in a minute. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we've had this baking for about 20 minutes in the oven at 420 degrees centigrade, and now it is time we take it out. It's going to have a nice, rich, smoky taste to it. You're going to be able to smell. Alright, so we're going to take it out of the oven now. We're going to take it out. Alright. Oh, very nice. That pungent smell. It's quite amazing. Oh, my favorite. Alright, come with me to the table. Alright, so now we're going to set this down on this nice colourful coaster that my wife knitted for me. There we go. Alright, so here we've got a nice mac and cheese. Let me show you. Toasted on the top, browned a bit. It's like right there, it's right there, it's right there. And I will see you guys back when we're making our nice, delicious matcha cupcakes. So we're going to have a very rich flavor. Stay tuned, it's going to be epic. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So, today we are going to be going through our ingredients for our matcha cupcakes. Now, these matcha cupcakes, they're very good. They're nice, rich flavor. Okay? Alright, so first, eggs. Alright, gonna need some butter, cream cheese, baking powder, vanilla, matcha. Essential. This ingredient right here. Right, sugar. Powdered sugar. Big difference here. Milk. Kitchen scale. Tin. Going to get started now. You want one small bowl for your dry ingredients. And this is going to be your main bowl for your wet ingredients. Alright, so on we go. Egg. Shit. Other egg. Bloody hell. Bloody hell! Nice. Alright. Sugar. Very simple. You're just going to want to pour. Bloody hell! Bloody hell! Alright, so now we're going to get on to our next step. so it's very essential. You're going to want to cream the eggs and butter and sugar. Bloody hell. Alright, so now we're going to get to the dry ingredients here. So we're going to go over here to our flour basket. Alright, we are going to be adding a classic American twist to this one. We are going to start off with some double acting baking powder. Now this one's my favorite. There she goes. Rubbish. Bloody hell. There we go. We're going to be beating it about for about a minute or two, and it's going to create a nice and white and fluffy texture. It really incorporates the air into this creaming method, incorporates the air into the flour, so then yeah, very good. Next, we are going to incorporate 100 milliliters of oil. Nice and simple. Bloody hell. Bloody hell! That's enough of this. Alright, so lastly we just want our nice and fresh matcha. Make sure it's baking grade. You want culinary grade, you don't want drinking grade. Just going to add it like so. Bloody hell. Alright, so now you're going to just blend it on low. Alright, so you're gonna want to make sure it's on level 1 speed. Level 6 speed. 6 speed. So we're just going to add it into, here we have handmade, green recycled, vegan cookie spreads.
I will offer you a 25% equity stake in your company in return for $600,000. Actually, I'm out.
Done. And now we're going to pop them in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes at 400 degrees centigrade, of course my favorite. Make sure 10 minutes, alright? 10 minutes. You want 10 minutes. So right here, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 muffins in the oven, and you're going to make sure you bake for 10 to 15 minutes. Now we've got about a half teaspoon of cream cheese. You want to make sure it's unsalted so it does not taste like butter. Alright, so now we've got to blend up the nice ingredient. Alright, so you just want to combine it. Alright, so let's get started. We want to start blending on a level 7. Bloody hell. Stop walking! You want level 7, okay? Alright. You want to blend on level 7. Alright, ready? Let's go. Alright, so next we are going to do powdered sugar. We want to incorporate this very, very well into some nice creamy texture because you don't want bloody hell. Alright, so let's go. You want to make sure you have about 70 teaspoons. Alright. You want to take it easy. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so we've got the cupcakes just chilling in the fridge right now. We are going to pop them out of the fridge and we're going to start frosting them, decorating them, and then we'll be ready to eat them. So why don't you guys come with me? Alright. We have 6 1/2 dozen cupcakes. Make sure they're always completely cooled or else you will have melted frosting and we do not want that. Bloody hell! Do not want that. Alright, so to frost them we are going to use, we have our cream cheese frosting that we made earlier. Got some green sprinkles. You only want to use just a small amount of these, just want a small. Bloody hell! So next we are going to get our matcha that we used earlier for the baking. You're going to want to take the first cupcake, set the rest of these to the side. Here we go. Right, so it's good. There you go. We're going to get started on the decorations. Make sure you have your culinary grade matcha. Bloody hell! Just want to dust nice and light. Salt, pepper, butter. Brand new toppings. We had these, pop them in the fridge. It's just 1 strawberry. You want it fresh from the farm. You just want to cut it in about a couple slices and drizzle it with some chocolate moon. Some dark moon. So only 4 of them are going to receive a garnish. Bloody hell. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed my episode today of cooking with Dordon Damsey.
Bloody hell! Hey!